Hey yo everybody, my name is Jay Waz and welcome back to Need for Speed World in the Spark server, where we're checking out two of the new cars that have been recently added to the Spark server. I don't got much time, so we're checking out the Ford Racing Puma from 1999 and the 911 GT3 RS from 2023. Let's get into it. Before you get the wrong idea, every other car on the list will be put in a poll for the future. These two I'm getting over with now because it's the only time I have to do it this week. Anyway, this is the legendary Ford Racing Puma from 1999. Isn't it just bellissimo? It's got an overall 196 E-Class, top speed of 185, acceleration of 235, and handling of 168, which is just awful, but I suppose the acceleration is fantastic, and it's pretty well balanced, all things considered, especially when you compare it. This is the wrong class. What am I looking at? Wrong comparison. Anyway, if you want to buy this thing, it's going to set you back a very small amount of money of 60 grand. That sentence almost didn't make any sense at all. Bro. Such a beautiful car. I almost thought it had run flats stock. That would have been so sick. The tires is just sticking out so far from the rear bumper, I thought they were mud flaps. And it actually feels quite dirty. It doesn't feel sluggish, but then again, we are in the Spark server. It's been a little while since I've been here. And the person I'm in particular and sorry to is Amar. Return. I'm so sorry, it's been so long. But anyway, in this update, there are 23 total cars. We're checking out two today, like I said. This is one of them. The other one is just the next one in the line. Simple as that. Let's get to it. Let's do the legendary construction route. Is it here? Yes, it is. Yes. The icons are so small in here. This is the useless information segment on the 1999 Ford Racing Puma. Development for this car started in 1993. A few short years later, they revealed the concept in 1996. And only 1 year later, they released the official production car in 1997. That's the closest I've seen a concept car look to an official design. The car is actually based on the Mark IV Ford Fiesta at the time, which was only sold in Europe. Bastards. The big difference between this and the Mark IV Fiesta is it had stiffer suspension, wider track, and close ratio gearbox, and a few other things. This car came with 4 engine options, 2 of which were only available for the Racing Puma. Going based on the most powerful engine, this car made 153 horsepower, 119 pound-feet of torque, and did 0 to 62 miles an hour in 7.9 seconds, with a top speed of 126 miles an hour. One more thing, Ford had made a kit car set up for rally racing. It made 200 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, which is just stupid at the time. Anyway, back to the video. Would you look at that, and we had a whopping top speed of 126 miles an hour. That felt like the longest race in my life. But then again, we got a minute, in less than a minute 20 seconds, which is incredible time considering that was a top speed. And the handling of those cars feels fantastic, which is to be expected. 1, we're in a Spark server, and 2, it's a freaking Ford Racing Puma. Why the hell would it not handle well? It feels nice. It feels nice in the corners. It doesn't have the craziest acceleration, regardless of the fact that the highest number on this car is acceleration. But then again, it is an E-Class car, so I can't expect much from it. Moving on! And let's do Team Escape. All in. Man, I can't remember the last time I did all in. I don't think this car is going to do well in this Team Escape. I'm alone! I forgot about this. I missed perfect launches! I just had to dodge everything. If I can remember where everything is. How's it hit, cops? Not well. Didn't think it would hit well. That was terrifying. It's so much slow down. Even that slows me down. If it wasn't for the maneuverability, I probably would have been busted by now. Oh, God. I forgot about the excessive amount of rhinos in this server. Hi. Bye! You're going to slam your brakes in front of me, aren't you? I'm trying to do a rhino test. Leave me alone. What was I expecting to happen? That was exactly what I was expecting to happen. Jesus, I almost got busted in that exact moment. Evade! Evade! Oh, for God. Evade didn't activate when I was supposed to. I would have been not busted. That's not a clear indicator of how this car performs at Team Escape. I don't know what is. I probably would have completed it if the Team Escape evade thing would have actually worked. But being a Spark server, naturally there's a delay. And now I gotta repair the car. Alright, that being said, we know what we're using this for, races. Let's check out the customization. Started with the aftermarket shop, which I think I already have an idea because I accidentally saw it. Never mind, I don't have an idea. There's 3 body kits. Oh, you get some canards and a front splinter. Do you get anything in the rear? that would be a no. Okay, so Vapor body kit is just a front splinter, nothing more from what it looks like. And for the Devil body kit, you get mud flaps. Doing it. Looks like we have 2 spoilers for this car. Rally and Blob. Whatever you can see it behind my head. There's Rally and there's Blob. It's a Blob. Rally. Yes, that's the one I'm used to seeing on this car. And as for Blob, what the hell is that? If I want to be a Supra, that's the way I'll go. I'm going with Rally. And we got 1 hood. I think I already have an idea what the hood's going to be. Installing it. And I'm not touching the wheels. Those wheels are bellissimo. Although there are a number of choices here. Let me check. Nope. Why did I even bother looking? Smoke blackout tape. You know we gotta do it. Stage 3 lower kit is an absolute requirement. And damn, does that look good. Although I probably should not be doing that. So I'm removing the stage 3 lower kit. It's a rally car. It's supposed to have lift. Give me liberty. Oh, give me. That's so lame. Why am I saying that? Moving on. All right, I'm going to tune this up to the next class. I'll be right back. I forgot how different it is to tune in here versus the Knight Rider server. We now got an overall 399, top of D class, top speed of 383, acceleration of 450, and handling of 365. Insanely good numbers for what it is. The increases were absurd. I was not expecting that much of an increase. That is insane. The highest increase was acceleration by 215, followed by handling, and lastly, top speed. Correction. Top speed first, and then lastly, handling. That's very close numbers. I think I'm going to like this car. Not like I already do. I haven't been spazzing out about it the whole time. I put a Dynamo Aftermarket Kits Elite Series engine on it, and I put a Miracon Speed Systems Force Seduction Street Series. And as for the skill workshop, we're doing a race build. 40% on nitrous power, 20% on perfect start duration. We got to do the 5-second perfect launch. I just reversed everything I just said. 5-second perfect start duration. You get what I'm saying. I at least hope you would. And last but not least, we're going to max out race cash. You know, let me paint the body white and make the wheels solid black. Dude. Oh, that looks so good. Back to construction route we go. Well, a perfect launch doesn't feel bad. It actually feels quite nice. Went to about round 130, just while we maxed out at 148 top of D class. Those guys are going to catch up to us, aren't they? They're already gaining. If they actually took the shortcuts, they would have been on my ass. There's 2 on my ass right now. That's a Lancia Delta. RX-7 too. No. I know I'm not fast. It's not really the race for this car. I need a lot of sharp corners. No. This side. Okay, they're still on my ass. Too bad they're not taking a shortcut. Although I think that's not going to make much difference. They're just that much faster than me. Oh, you're back on my ass, aren't you? Yep, look at that. RX-7 hitting the nitrous. He got some air there. Too bad I won. Shaved 10 seconds off the time with this race. Top of D class is apparently 10 seconds faster than the stock form. And they just do what they always do. It's smash right into me. Relentlessly. It feels fantastic, but it's not fast enough in D class. It needs a better top speed. That's the only problem so far with this car. Other than that, it feels beautiful. It handles very well. It handles the quarters so well. It's got like infinite grip, which is standard in the Spark server. Anyway, moving on to the next class. All right, that's the closest I'm going to get, but that's fine. It's pretty much the top of C class. We now got an overall 497 top of C class, top speed of 479, acceleration of 554, and handling of 460. It's the same thing. Most gain was acceleration, followed by top speed and then handling. Top speed and handling only being 1 point apart. Top 2 parts are not Dynamo Aftermarket Kit Elite Series parts. And the transmission is Omnia Race Group Street Series transmission. You know, after I review all these 23 cars, I'm going to have to go back to do what I was doing before. And grinding for money. It's going to be so much fun. Construction route! Get your ass over here. Let me click you. Okay, perfect launch. Only felt slightly better from the previous class. Not too much crazy difference. We're maxing out at 161 miles an hour, which is a good increase, but not fast enough for these guys. To be fair, that is an American car. Go figures, but they're not taking a shortcut, fortunately. Oh, no, one made it through the shortcut. Not gonna matter, we still have a good enough lead. I have enough confidence to say I don't think they're gonna catch me, but that one guy just keeps getting closer and closer. Okay, he got really close. He's not taking a shortcut, though. We're good. Okay, so, top of C class. It's actually pretty good. could use some work at top speed, but I have a feeling this thing's gonna be at its best form in B class. And that is second place. That's the one that was getting close to me.
A freaking Mark IV Golf.
It feels very good in C class, but like I said, I feel it's going to do better in B class. So let's go ahead and tune it up to B class. All right, we're now at the top B class. We got a 599 overall, top speed of 577, acceleration of 662, and handling of 558. Top 3 parts are Dynamo Aftermarket kits, Elite Series parts, and the suspension is American Speed System Street Series Street Suspension. That is a mouthful. Same setup, acceleration got the most, followed by top speed, and then, actually, no, that's different. Handling and top speed got the exact same amount of gain. That's probably because I put a handling part on. Maybe. I don't know. It's like I said, this feels like it's gonna be a sweet spot. It's a very balanced on all the stats, all the numbers. They're only so far apart. This is gonna do beautifully in B class. You know, I kind of wonder something. What happens if I paint the hood? Does it change the color of the spotlights? It does. Let's do a matte black hood. Screw it. Yeah. Okay, the spoiler needs to be matte black too. That's just the requirement. There. Now it looks like a rice box. How exciting. Construction route, thank you. Construction route, what time do you? That moment when you have better acceleration than an R35 GTR. That is ridiculous. Okay, our top speed has definitely increased. We're now going, look like maxed out 176 miles an hour. We're doing better than that guy. He just went smacked right into a wall. Dude, this thing is so darty now. It's very quick to respond. That's why I love this server. That's the one thing I love about this server. Everything's so quick to respond. Okay, we had a little slide there. That was terrifying. But we got the race done with 1 minute and 1 seconds. We got another time gain. We're almost under a minute. The next class is definitely going to be under a minute. Which, by the way, every time I add like 2 parts now, it just skyrockets to the next class. This is going to be such a crazy tune. We topped out 176 miles an hour, which is actually accurate. That's the top speed of the car. That is quick, but not fast for B class. I think these other guys probably, yeah. Look at this guy. To be fair, he is a freaking A class. What the hell is he doing in here? A class. A class, B class. Hey, fine B class. You mean to tell me that we kicked the asses of several A class cars? Are you serious? And not ordinary A class cars. We're talking about a Le Mans GTR, an R32 Skyline. Like, these things are very good cars. I should not have kicked their asses. This guy went 209 miles an hour. How did he not catch up to me? I understand I have access to 2 shortcuts, but it's only 2 shortcuts. Anyway, ha ha. Paid for the car and some parts. Moving on to the next class. Okay, so from what it looked like, it's gonna top out somewhere in the lower S1 class. Does this have S class? It's an S tier. This is tiers, right? They don't have S1 and S2 and X class, right? So it's just to be, yeah, it's been a while. It has been a long time. It's been too long. We got an overall of 699, top of A class. Top speed of 675, acceleration of 768, and handling of 655. We now have Tier Elite Series for suspension and brakes, and then American Speed System Street Series tires. Went back to the same routine. Acceleration got the most gain, followed by top speed, and then handling. Only one difference between top speed and handling. It's up until the last class, that hasn't changed. It's been a pretty significant increase. This has been a very tunable car, which is not what I was expecting for what it is. Like, this is a very good car in real life, don't get me wrong. I was expecting less. That makes me very happy. Okay, that guy. Holy crap, I did not see him till the last second. That dude was all over my ass. My God. If it wasn't for that jump, he would have been past me. Then crashed to a wall because he does take shortcuts. It would have been my luck. He would have been the one to take the shortcut. Okay, so we can't outpace it. Lamborghini Gallardo, I guess that's just to be expected. But this thing feels hella faster. There's the Gallardo. He's S tier. No wonder he was keeping up with me. He went 215 miles an hour. We topped out 188, which is nothing to sneeze at, but it's not that fast for A class. So your best bet when using this car is finding the race that has a lot of corners. You probably have a better chance at winning. Other than that, if you got a race with a lot of straights, you're screwed. Unless the other cars are just the same thing you're driving. This is not a top speed car by no means. Every car in here went faster than we did. Like, that's absurd. The closest thing we got was this guy. Where the hell's the last guy? There he is. He just crossed the line. BMW. That guy should have been up front. What the hell was he doing at the back? He must have had some major crash. How far over S tier does it get? Because if it doesn't go that far over, it's not worth reviewing. I'll just say avoid S tier with this car. No, we're still in A class. Son of a bitch. I completely forgot. It ends at 750. It doesn't end at 699.
I'm sorry. You got your review in A-class. I'll remember that next time it ends at 750, not 699, because that's a great number. I forgot to mention that. Why the hell am I talking like this?
Either are fantastic car for corners, not so great for straight speeds, like a KTM Expo. Like, those things are fantastic at corners, but terrible top speeds. Anyway, moving on to the next car. This is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992 from 2023. It's got an overall 749, top A class, top speed of 656, acceleration 852, and handling of 740. And from what I can already tell, this thing is going to be a monster. The handling number is absurd. The acceleration number is absurd. And top speed, not insane, but it's a GT3 RS. It's not going to be there for top speed. It's going to be there for the corners. And yes, I hate to say it, but it's beautiful. It's bellissimo. I'm not a huge fan of Porsches because over the years, their appearances don't really change. In the rear, they do, but in the front, oh God, I forgot about the Galabai. In front, they don't really change too much. They got the similar appearance all through the years, and everybody knows that. Everybody talks about it. Anyway, when you buy this thing, it's going to set you back a whopping $600,000 in-game cash. Back to construction route we go. Now it's time for the useless information segment on the 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The GT3 name in Porsche was first introduced in 1999 for the Porsche 996, the 5th generation 911. The one we're driving is the 8th generation Porsche 911. The GT3 model was revealed near the start of 2021, and the RS model was announced a year and a half later and looks significantly more aggressive, for obvious reasons. The RS version makes nearly 30 more horsepower than the standard GT3 model and has a red line of 9,000 RPM, which is the same as the GT3 model. So there's that. How about something that the GT3 doesn't have? The RS has nearly 2,000 pounds of downforce at 177 miles an hour. The aero in this car is ridiculous. Anyhow, with its 532 horsepower, the car accelerates to 60 in 3.2 seconds with a top speed of 184 miles an hour. In October 2022, a Porsche driver set an official Nürburgring lap time of 6 minutes and 44 seconds. At the time, this was the third fastest lap time ever by a production car. That's all for this useless information segment. Back to the video. I completely forgot what it's like to drive a high-handling car in a high-handling server. That's absurd. Got it done in less than 57 seconds. These guys all hate me like usual. This thing can horner, it can grip like hell, it accelerates nicely. The top speed was lacking. In fact, I almost got passed a couple of times. If it wasn't for the shortcuts, I would have lost that race, no doubt. Topped out 191 miles an hour. Everybody topped out higher than I did. That's normal in this server, as it turns out. So, not crazy for top speeds. It's better than the Puma was, though. I will definitely say that. And it definitely handles better than the Puma. That is insane how well that thing handles. Like, the Puma's a more balanced car. This one is high on the handling and acceleration. The Puma, good acceleration, good handling, and good top speed. It doesn't have a really moment where it's like, it's just great. This has something that's great about it. You know what I mean? Ah, God forbid. It's A-class. Let's do late departure. Charger hit. We lost 80 miles an hour. Rhino. Rhino. Yeah. Very safe to say it's not good for team escapes. I kind of saw that coming. Jesus, I redirected me. I don't go this way. I can't remember the last time I went this way. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. Rhino. Oh, too close for comfort. Ah, the handling is insane. The handling is really shining through with the dodge into the cops. It's not going to be a rammer. If I could just, go this way, that'd be fantastic. Turn around! This is great. This is a fun time. Anyhow, I'm right back. Oh my God! Now I'm. Go figure. We still got it done at a pretty decent time, but I would have got it done faster if I had not gone face first to a couple of rhinos. Decided to give him a little kiss. Yep, I wouldn't recommend it for team escapes, although it's maneuverable enough to dodge just about everything. If you're not me. Alright, let's see what we got for customization, starting with the aftermarket shop. One thing I like about Spark Server, absolutely absurd customization with every car they've ever had. There's a select few they don't have customization with that I've seen so far. But they usually have customization with just about anything in this server. That's why I love Spark Server. Although that's kind of... Oh. Oh, it colors the black parts. Okay, that's cool, I guess. No, but cool. And as for this, it just makes it a little... No. What did it do? Oh, okay, so that made every black part besides on the hood white. Cool. Okay. So all this body kits do is just color stuff. Man, that's very anticlimactic for what I just said about the customization, isn't it? If I had to go with one, I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Everything. Gotta paint all. And as for spoilers, we have quite a few options. I'm not sure if I want to swap this one out. I gotta see what the options are. Full color. Oh. 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 Okay. Like I said, very anticlimactic. Now let's do full color. And as for hoods, let me guess, full color? That's much better. That's what I'm talking about right there. Wait a minute, change the headlights? Hold on, hold on. Yo, that is sick. What about the taillights? Did it change taillights? Why would it? I can't really change much of the taillights. It also changed the side mirrors. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Predecessor 2. Ooh, I really like that. Predecessor, okay, this is carbon. Haha, yeah. Then another carbon, and then another carbon. Oh. Oh, bellissimo. I know I'm freaking out, but Jesus, that is beautiful. I especially love those headlights. Those headlights are sick. Find it. It's so clean. It's not overdone. It's designed right here because, you know, stock, it had a little much, but I could deal with it. But this... Okay, you know what? I was going to leave the wheels alone, but these look so good on this. I'm doing it. Smoke blackout tint, you know we got to do it. Stage 3 lower kit is an absolute requirement. And that looks so good. Okay, I might like this. I might like Porsches now. I mean, no, I mean, the customization just made this thing a masterpiece. I don't even have to touch the color. It looks so good. Anyhow, go tune this thing up to max, because that's all there is after this. I'll bring back. All right, we are now S tier. We get an overall 925, maxed out, top speed of 919, acceleration of 979, and handling of 878. Insane specs. The acceleration is damn near 1,000. The top speed is in the 900s, on its way to 1,000, even though it's just maxed out. So that's where it's going to stay, but that's still an insane number. The handling is absurd. I'm excited to drive this thing in construction round. This thing's going to be badass. If it loses, if it gets close to losing, I will hate this car for the rest of my life. But I don't think it's going to happen. It looks too good to lose. Looks are the only thing that matters. It may have a stock engine, and it may not have upgraded suspension, but if it's got a big-ass spoiler, it's a badass car. I'm just playing. I can't say that. All you did was rice it up. I can't stand that. By the way, if you don't know what rice means, it's race-inspired cosmetic enhancements. That's what rice means. That's why I say rice, if you didn't already know that. Construction round. I just realized I forgot all this skill workshop. Even then, that perfect launch was absurd. Not absurd enough for... Is that an Alfa Romeo 4C? Okay, it was doing well, then I decided to mess up. Hey guys, don't hit me. Let's see if I can catch up. If I lose this, I'm not going to hate the car for the rest of my life. I can't do that because that was my fault. I should have put a disclaimer on that, but I did not. Come on, come on. Got the Alpha. Got the Alpha. You bastard. Get out of my way. No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Let me pass. No! You... Yeah! I'm gonna pass him here. I gotta pass him here. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. So glad they don't take shortcuts. Dude, that is insane. This is so dirty. They feel like a freaking golf cart. They are so gonna hit me. Barely missed me. Okay, I'm at a good spot. Anyway. This bastard right here almost ruined my day. Well, actually, no. This right here almost ruined my day. But that almost did too. All these guys went well over 200 miles an hour. Some of them went 230. We maxed out at 213. We had the second lowest top speed in here. And the last guy is a duplicate from the 7th place position. These cars also look absurd. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that another car they just recently added? No, I'm thinking of the XJR. Never mind. Forget what I said. Apparently this is stolen. How do you get away with stealing a freaking race car? Okay. Final thoughts. This easily tastes the cake between the two I just tested. This thing is a freaking monster. But I have a feeling this is not going to be best at the update. From the list I've seen from some of the people that sent me the comments and from the list of people that or in a Discord telling me what I should review. There are some insane cars in this update, and I'm looking forward to checking out every single one of them. This is going to be awesome for the next few months, probably. And I can't wait, especially with that Koenigsegg. I think the game just crashed. Well, I guess I had to say it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Crash that like button like this game just did. Freaking crash. If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to get up to date with all my videos. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.